Hello, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. My name is Chaw Yadanar. I'm 20 years old from Myanmar. I recently completed my GED studies at K Family International Education Center. During that time, I also took the Duolingo English test and scored 100. And I was also awarded over 1,000 points in the College and Career Readiness Program, CCR program. That was a proud moment for me because I didn't just study for grades, I challenged myself to grow after GED. But beyond academics, I also stepped into the real world to get experience in real life, not just in textbooks. I've worked as a cashier at La Queria specialty coffee shop. At first, I saw it as just a job, but something changed over time. I noticed how people smile when I remember their names or their favorite drinks. I realized that even a simple hello or have a nice day can change someone's mood. That's when I realized and understood this wasn't just a coffee job, it was human connection. I'm creating a human connection in real life. And that is what I truly love, serving with heart. That's what led me to hospitality. I want to bring comfort, care, and quality into people's lives, not just through service, but through sensory connection. In my free time, I've also volunteered in community events and youth workshops, including a diversity awareness program where I was selected as a volunteer of the week. That experience reminded me and how powerful it is when people feel seen, accepted, and respect, no matter who they are or no matter their backgrounds. So all of these moments, the lessons I learned, the kindness I give to people, and the conversations I created have shaped who I want to become. So that's why I choose hospitality. Because for me, it's not just a career or it's a way of life. It's about creating safe, kind, and meaningful moments for others. So once I was clear about my passion, I started researching hospitality schools in Thailand, a country I've always admired with my heart, not just for its natural beauty and culture, but also as one of the top global destinations for tourism and hospitality. And then I found AIM. What stood out to me was AIM's sustained curriculum, its strong connection with top hotel brands, and the opportunity to gain real-world experience through internships. I was especially inspired by AIM's partnership with Las Roche, one of the world's best hospitality schools, through the Minor Hotel Group. This kind of hands-on and global education is exactly what I was looking for. So that's why I probably choose A. So let me talk about. If I receive this scholarship, I plan to be an active, passionate member of the AIM community, someone who represents its values of professionalism, cultural understanding, and service excellence. I hope to contribute by joining student activities or volunteering in projects and supporting classmates through teamwork and peer learning. Coming from Myanmar, I bring a unique perspective shaped by resilience, curiosity, and creativity. And I look forward to learning, growing, and sharing that journey with others at AIM. So thank you so much for your time and consideration. I'm ready to start my hospitality foundation at AIM. Hello everyone. Thank you for staying with me. Now, I'd like to move into the second part of my presentation. This time, I want to talk about something I do, I deeply care about, and something that connects with my own future and the future of our planet too. So, let me ask you something. Is sustainable development really useful and possible in tourism and hospitality? Yes, I truly believe it. And over the next few minutes, I will show you why. So, why did I choose this topic? Because tourism is not just a job or business, it's about people, places, and culture. So, and if we want to do survive and grow, we must to trade it with care. Think about how stories in books like people travel to enjoying beautiful place and explore cultures and connect with locals. But if those places are destroyed or the people are suffering and the tourism will not last, so right, that's where sustainable development comes in. So let's explore it. What it really means and how it applies to tourism and hospitality. Before we start, I want to thank you again for being here and giving your attention. Please feel free to think about your own experience in travel as I go through the slides. So, what exactly is sustainable development? This term was first defined by the United Nations in 1987 as meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their their own needs. So that means we should live and grow today in a way that protects tomorrow. So we shouldn't use up all our resources. We shouldn't damage the environment or forget about the next generation. Instead, we should create systems that allow both current and future people so to enjoy a good quality of life. Now, this idea has three main parts. I have to present what we call the three pillars of sustainable development. Firstly, environmental sustainability, protecting nature and natural resources. So second, social sustainability, supporting communities and fairness and also people's well-being. And third, economic sustainability. Building long-term is also stable and fair growth. So these three pillars work together. We cannot choose only one because if we only care about the economy and forget the environment, we may destroy natural beauty. So if we focus only on the environment and forget people, we may ignore social justice. So balance is important. Think of a three-leg stool. If one leg is missing, the whole thing fall down, right? So that's the same with sustainability. So let me ask you something. Think about to your favorite trip. Was it the clean beach, the kind local people, is there the culture? Yeah, all those moments depend on people, right? And places. And that's exactly why sustainability matters. So tourism can bring income and jobs, but if we aren't careful, it can also bring pollution, stress, and loss. So tourist travelers, are more conscious. They want to support places that do things responsibly. So I want to say, according to Booking.com, over 70% of global travelers now want to travel more sustainably. So this is no longer just a trend. I think it's real expectation. Let's be honest, tourism is not just about places, it's about people. So we protect a place, we also protecting livelihoods and traditions and also emotions. So now, how can tourism industry protect the environment? Here are some real examples. I show you. Some hotels use solar panels from clean energy, and others have removed plastic bottles and straws, switching to glass or bamboo. And also, restaurants are starting to buy local food, which has farmers and cuts pollution. And many properties now reduce food waste, using compost or donating leftovers. This may sound like small steps, it's right, but if hundreds of hotels do it, that's powerful change, maybe. I believe that. So, in Thailand, for example, like 6 months resort produce almost zero waste. That's amazing. They collect rainwater and grow their own vegetables and even make their own soaps. This kind of leadership shows that sustainability is not just possible. It's already happening. So now let's talk about people. Social sustainability means supporting the people who lived and worked in tourist areas. In the past, many hotels brought in workers from outside, but now more businesses are hiring, training local staff. That means more jobs, more skills, and more pride in the community. That means more jobs, more skills, and more pride in the community. So some hotels also celebrate local culture by offering like traditional foods and music and crafts also. So now it's not just about jobs or culture. It's about uh, trading trading workers with fair pay and safe conditions. That's how we build tourism that respects people. So imagine a hotel where guests live how to cook a traditional dish from a local chef. That's both meaningful and how can I say respectful tourism. So the third part is economic sustainability. Yes, tourism can be a strong economic engine. It creates jobs, also it brings money and it supports development. But for it to be sustainable, it must help everyone, not just a big companies. So we can support small business, right? Look at guys like farmers, artists, all of these people. So we can invest in community-based tourism, well look at offered homestays of experience. In Myanmar, I once saw a village where local women run their own ecotourism walks. I saw that they shared their culture, told their stories, and unfair income. Yeah, that's a perfect example of tourist, uh, like how can I say, economic sustainability that benefits real people. And most importantly, we need to think long term, not just fast profit. And no, and that's how we make tourism stronger and fair. So, but let's be honest, it's not always easy. Yeah, there's maybe there are real challenges and greenwashing. Yeah, firstly is greenwashing. When a business pretends to be eco-friendly, but they are not actually. So really, high cost eco solutions can be expensive, especially for like small business. Mm, Another thing is lack of training. Yeah, many workers don't know what sustainability means or how to apply it. And sometimes even tourists ignore rules or disrespect the local area. So, do we give up? No, we learn, we teach, we keep moving. So, because change, because like changes take time, everyone knows, but progress is always possible. As future leaders, we must patient, we must be patient and like passionate. So, so let me tell you about a resort that's named that's doing sustainability in the right way. It's called Soniva Resort, located in the Maldives and Thailand. This resort is luscious, also peaceful, and loved by visitors, yeah, around the world. But what makes it truly special is its commitment to sustainability. They run large parts of the resort on 100% solar water. That means they use clean, renewable energy instead of many fossil fuels. Like they also have their own glass recycling studio. And that's amazing. Used bottles are not just thrown away, so they are melted and turned into beautiful glass art. So Soniva compost food waste, grows organic vegetables on site, and recycles nearly everything. But maybe the most powerful thing they do is education. They teach their guests how to live more sustainably. Like they give tools, they explain how their system work, they make us feel part of the solution. So this is very important, right? Because sometimes tourists don't realize their impact. But as Soniver, they live with more than memories. They live with knowledge. Also, Soniver proves something very powerful. Through my research, luxury doesn't have to hurt the environment. Sustainability, high quality service can go together. In fact, more and more travelers are choosing eco resorts like this. They want comfort, yes, but they also want to support responsible business. So this example shows us that change not only like possible, it's already happening, and it can be beautiful, successful, and inspiring. So let's take a moment to think about the future. Why does everything I've shared today really matter? Because the future of tourism is at risk. Climate change is already damaging beaches, forests, and also like coral reefs. And places we love to visit are becoming hotter, drier, or flood. You know, cultural traditions are disappearing in some areas, pushed aside by tourism that doesn't respect or value them. So if we don't change the way we operate, so we will lose the very things that make tourism meaningful. But there's still hope. If we act now, if we teach, learn, and change, we can protect that with love. So imagine a world where travel hubs, small communities grow, where nature is clean and thriving, where cultures are celebrated, not forgotten. So that's the kind of future we can build. And I believe that hospitality and tourism schools like A can lead the way by teaching students not just to serve tourists, um, but to protect the world tourists come to see. So that's why I choose this topic. And that's why I'm passionate about becoming part of this movement. So what do I believe? Let me talk about this. I believe sustainable development is not just possible, it is necessary. We cannot grow tourism by harming the world, and we cannot build the future by breaking what we have today. Imagine this: a tourist visits a clean beach, enjoying fresh seafood, and meets happy local workers. That's the result of sustainable tourism, right? But what if the beach is full of trash? The fish are gone and the workers are tired and how can I say underpaid. So would the tourists return? No. Would they recommend that place? Absolutely not. So this is the real reason we must protect nature, support people, and build fair systems because the tourism industry is deeply connected to everything, to the air, like to the water and culture and to people's heart. So we need leadership, yes, but also teamwork. Government, business, tourists, and locals must work side by side. So we need education so everyone understands their roles, from hotel managers to cleaning staff, from travel agents to chefs. So everyone matters. We need real care and not just like nice words, pretty websites. No, we need action, honest action. So, and here's something important. Even small actions make a difference. Let me talk about this. Chooses a reusable bottle, saying no to plastic, supporting a local cafe instead of a global chain, respecting local customs. So picking up trash when you see it. So that's the action. All of these things may feel small, but together they are powerful. It's really, you don't have to be a government leader or CEO to make change. You just have to care and act. If we work together, we can build a better kind of tourism, one that respects the planet, helps people live better, and gives joy to every visitor. This is not just a dream, it's possible, but it starts with us today, right now. This is the kind of future I believe in, and I hope to believe in it too. So thank you so much for your time and attention. I'm truly grateful for the chance to present to the AIM community. If given the opportunity to join AIM, I will work hard to grow and contribute to a more sustainable future in hospitality. So thank you.